Today I want to talk about the best investment that you can make in yourself with $1,000. Now, a lot of people always will ask, how do I make a great investment with $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000? And a lot of people are looking at, is there a next cryptocurrency, or is there a real estate investment trust that I can invest in, or a new stock from a new company that's going to be booming in the next 20 years, and then I can ride the wave and I can become a millionaire by that time. Truth is, those are very rare cases, and I'm going to tell you right now, most of the time, when you do easy money leaves as soon and as quick as it comes. So the reason I want to talk about this video is because the best investment you can make in yourself is you. Not just real estate, not stocks, not crypto, it's you. Let me explain why. Let's look at this example right here. If somebody's making minimum wage in the United States, that's $7.25 an hour. If they're working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks out of the year, they're making $14,500 a year. Not a lot of money, but let's look at this other case. Somebody that becomes a phlebotomist, which is the person that sticks the needle in your arm and gets your blood at the blood bank, or if you go to a plasma center, that's who they are, that's what they do. They make $25 an hour on average, which if they work the same amount of hours, 40 hours a week, 50 weeks out of the year, they're making $50,000 a year. Some make a little bit more just because they work a little bit more hours, overtime pay, they work on the weekends. And I'm not counting taxes on this, so this is what we're going to talk about. We're talking about gross income, not net. So the difference between these two is really just an investment of a certification that got this person licensed to go to here and making from this money to go to here. So for $500, if you want to become a phlebotomist, you can literally just go get your certification. It takes a couple of weeks. You can probably get it done in a couple of days if you do it online. And then you can go from making minimum wage to $25 an hour on average and start making better money. Practically triple Xing your money. Now, people are going to say, okay, that's great. I don't want to make $25 an hour. I don't want to make $30 an hour. I don't want to make $50 an hour. I don't want my income to be tied to my time, because I know for a fact that's a wrong investment. Even Warren Buffett says, if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until the day you die. And so that's very true. So how do we get much more greater returns on our investment and make sure that we're able to go into these big investments, invest the stocks and bonds, real estate, crypto, and businesses, and actual businesses? So the way we do it is invest in ourselves. You take $500, you take $1,000, you take $1,500, you go buy the education and the courses that you need in order to learn. And I'm not talking about going to college. I'm not talking about going to college, because the matter of fact is, a lot of these marketplaces, a lot of these skill sets that you need in order to be successful, they're going to change in the next 4 years. They're going to change in the next 2 years. You've got to be keeping up. In the real estate world, everything changes in the next every 3 months. That's how fast the market changes. Now, especially with the new technology coming out, we're going to see a lot more changes practically every single month. Money skill sets that I want to talk about that's going to make you 10x, 20x, 30x your income. If you're going from minimum wage, you're going to be making over 6 figures with these skill sets. Learn sales, learn how to market or advertise, learn coding, learn management, learn videography. I'm not telling you to learn all these. I'm just telling you to pick one. Pick one and go with it. Go with it for the next 20 years. If you're a 20-year-old right now, learn one of these skills. Invest that money into learning that skill. And please do me a favor, do your research and actually learn from somebody that is at the point where you want to be. That's how the best way for you to learn. It's not going to take you 20 years to get to where they are, because they're going to teach you all the mistakes that they've done that held them back. Now you're going to get there, and instead of 20 years, it's going to be 10 years, 5 years, and you're going to crunch that time in order for you to make the amount of money and live the type of lifestyle and quality of life that they have. So, sales. If you learn sales, you're always going to have a job. Everybody always needs sales. If sales didn't exist, if you couldn't sell a product, it doesn't matter if you have the best product in the world, nobody's working, nobody's having an income, nobody's getting a paycheck. Marketing and advertising. Marketing and advertising is just sales on a bigger level. You're trying to get the most eyeballs on a product, and that's going to be paying good money. It's already paying good money, but that's going to be paying good money if you actually learn those skills. Coding and programming. Obviously, IT, tech, it's a very, very big business right now. Facebook, Google, Apple, they all need programmers and coders. If you learn this skill set, you're going to be very well off. The great thing about it is you don't have to get a 4-year degree. You can actually just go on Google's website and you can take their course. It's like $30 a month. You pass that course and then you can be eligible to work at a place like that. Management and consulting. If you learn how to manage people, if you learn how to manage expectations, deadlines, and metrics, you're going to be able to go very, very far in the business. And if you know how to consult people, especially consulting businesses, that's going to be very, very huge. A lot of people want to make businesses. Entrepreneurship is huge right now, and a lot of people are going to need help learning how to run a business, and that's going to be paying a lot of money. Videography, it's just a no-brainer at this point. If you look at YouTube, how many people are making millions off YouTube? Even TikTok, for example, even if people are dancing on TikTok, if you know how to make videos, you know how to make people laugh or people entertained, you're going to be able to make a lot of money that way too. Now, you don't need to learn all these things. You just need to pick one. If there's something else that you know that's not on this list, pick that one. Try different ones if you want to as well. If you don't know what you want to do, try different things. See if any of these things you like, right? You might like sales, but you might not like coding. You might like marketing, but you might not like sales. So figure out which ones you want to do. Try them out. Talk to people that have done them and shadow them for a little bit and see if that's something that you want to do. Now, I know those are the money-making skills that we talked about, but the truth is, I want to talk about something that is more important than those money-making skills. I want to talk about soft skills. Soft skills really are a lot higher valued in a workplace than these skills, because the matter of fact is, if you have these skills but you don't have these skills, nobody's going to want to work with you. That's the matter of fact. But if you have these skills, you don't have these skills yet, people are going to be patient with you. People are going to be a lot more happier with you, working with you, and they're going to be able to actually coach you more and actually train you to actually get these skills. So what are these skills? Number one, emotional intelligence, EQ. If you know how to control your emotions, you're going to be perfectly fine in the workplace. Attitude and growth mindset. If you have a great attitude and you have the mindset where you can grow exponentially, you're going to be very, very well off in any business environment, in any marketplace. Coachable and having the ability to adapt. If you're coachable, you're going to be able to learn these skills. Someone's going to put the time in order for you to learn these skills, because they believe that if you have these things right here, they're going to see potential in you. If you're adaptable, it doesn't matter what market shift happens, what happens to the marketplace, you're going to be able to adapt and figure things out, right? Actively listening and work ethic. If you have active listening skills, that's going to be very good, especially if you want to go into something like sales. Work ethic, all these things need work ethic. So if you have good work ethic and you want to learn how to work hard, you want to learn how to work smart, and you have all of these things are more important to learn. And truth is, if you have $500 to actually invest in books. Invest in books for self-development. You're going to be able to develop yourself into a leader only if you implement the things that you learn. And then these things will come eventually, even if you buy the course first or invest in a coach or somebody that's going to teach you these things. Now, these things eventually make you good money, then lets you invest into stocks and bonds, real estate, crypto, business, right? And what you're going to really figure out, and what I've heard from a lot of people that have been in business for years and years and years, they all don't really have the dream of retiring, because the matter of the fact is, they find out that they can learn these skills, they use it to their advantage to make a lot of good money, even if they're making millions and millions a year. They'd rather still be working. Look at Warren Buffett. He's he's very old guy, but still working harder than some of the young guys, right? So I hope you guys have some value out of this video. If you guys do, just feel free to let me know. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, hopefully very soon. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.